Longtime NCAA basketball insider, host of the March Madness 365 podcast, and our favorite former Fresno Bee reporter, Andy Katz of NCAA.com, joins us on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline. Andy, nice to have you back on the show.
Appreciate it, guys.
BYU basketball beats Pacific last night. The Cougars enter at number 28 in the net rankings metrics. They're looking pretty good. How would you evaluate BYU's at-large NCAA tournament resume right now?
Well, a little sneak peek in a bracket that I have coming out this afternoon. I have BYU. Look here real quick. I've got them as a 10 seed in Tampa playing Wichita State, and that would be the Western bracket, which feeds into L.A. To me, their win over Houston on the road, it's not like what's the only thing that's getting them in, but it's certainly something that has tremendous shelf life for them and continues to get better and better. Because also that win came, as you know, early in the season. No Yoli Childs, and obviously he's not played much at all right now. But it symbolized, I think, that they've got a good team, with or without him. And I think that's a huge indicator for the committee. What they got to do, though, what BYU has to continue to do here in the WCC is, because this has been the problem in years past, I think we've talked about this, is they can't lose games below them or too far below them. I mean, when I look at the WCC this season, really there's a top six and there's a bottom four. I kind of thought Pepperdine would be higher up. Pacific obviously has had a better season. But, they can't be losing to San Diego, Portland, Loyola. Those are the ones for sure. Ideally, they don't lose to anyone below them at all, but, they cannot afford to drop games like that. I mean, that's their margin of error. I mean, this win at Pacific, another true road win, that's a strong indicator because Pacific had just knocked off St. Mary's.
And when you look at that margin, like you talked about, if BYU does drop just one of those, are they now on the bubble? Is that what you're saying, or would you have them out?
It's all relative to the rest of the country. The ACC teams are right now. I've got three ACC teams actually playing in Dayton. That's so basically they could Virginia Tech and NC State. Those teams could easily play their way out, and maybe BYU slides down to that grouping, which they've been before. But when I look at their schedule here, they've obviously got some dicey spots still to go through. At USF, the back end of this road trip, not going to be easy. They can be very pesky. And then, that last game of the season at Pepperdine, because Pepperdine's underachieved, but they've got the talent. That's going to be a strong indicator. The fact that, they've already gone to St. Mary's, only lost by 3, that's sort of out of the way. But you got to beat St. Mary's at home. Ideally, if you can knock out Gonzaga at home, then I think you're in, no question. But these other games are the ones that I don't think they can really afford to lose right now because of their margin of error. I mean, it would have helped them if Utah State had a better season right now, but they're really struggling.
Yeah.
It's still a good win at the time, but it's not as strong as it could have been.
Andy Katz of NCAA.com with us on BYU Sports Nation. How much consideration do you think the tournament selection committee will give BYU, knowing that Yoli Childs has only played 8 of BYU's 21 games thus far?
Well, I mean, they're not going to give him any, slack just because he missed those first 9 when he was suspended. But then he was hurt. They proved they could win without him with that win at Houston. And losing to San Diego State, not a bad loss. The Boise State one probably bites him a little. A decent showing in Maui certainly helps him. So the Virginia Tech win, by the way, as I just mentioned, Virginia Tech is in my bracket, so that helps him. That's another win against the field. Utah beating last night.
Washington, yeah.
Washington, thank you. That helps them. Utah already has wins over Kentucky and Oregon. So you got to cheer on the Utes, not the norm for BYU, but you want the Utes to play well. And I've got the Utes actually sort of right there on the other side. That win last night, I think, helps their case of being right there to potentially get in.
Gonzaga clearly a number 1 seed type. How do you feel about St. Mary's at this point?
So St. Mary's is going to be an interesting case. they played a much better schedule than they had in the past. Over Wisconsin really helps. When they beat Utah State, they were ranked. Even though they're not as good, beating Cal, Arizona State, they'll get some Pac-12 bonus points, if you will, because their power ratings will be a little better. The Winthrop loss at home hurts them. The Pacific 4 overtime loss, I don't think that's disastrous. The Santa Clara loss is a little bit of a black mark. I have St. Mary's relative. I think in other years they'd be in serious trouble, but there aren't as many good teams. And so, I've got St. Mary's in that same 10 line with BYU in the South. So, both schools are right there sort of above that line of being in Dayton. So that means they could certainly move up or take on a little bit more water. And now you've moved into that second grouping where you're in the first 4, lose again, and then you're out.
Andy, do you think when all is said and done in March that the West Coast Conference will place 3 teams in the bracket for the first time since 2012?
Yes. And I think 3 are deserving. They certainly all can win games. Gonzaga can win it all. They're helped by in the SEC and to some extent the Big 12 being a little more down this year. That they're not. The Big 10 and the Big East are going to gobble up the highest percentage of bids. You also, it's all going to be relative. You're going to want San Diego State in the conference tournament because they're getting in because they're going to win the regular season. So, there definitely is a potential for a bid stealer in the Mountain West if San Diego State doesn't win it. So there are things like that because it doesn't just happen in a vacuum for BYU or St. Mary's. It's all interconnected with the rest of the country.
Who's the best player in the West Coast Conference right now, in your opinion?
Because I can't judge Yoli Childs because he hasn't been healthy or on the floor enough.
You could just say Yoli.
I would say maybe
BYU Sports Nation. I said you could just say Yoli Childs. This is BYU Sports Nation.
I would say this. I would say that Ford is certainly in the conversation. Philip Petrusev and Corey Kispert from Gonzaga, they have to be right there. Obviously, TJ Haws has had an outstanding season. So it's going to be one of those guys. But that's another thing that usually we know by mid to late January, okay, this is probably going to be the player of the year in the conference. And I think that race is still wide open.
Andy, how do college basketball fans get more of your content?
All our March Madness social media handles on Twitter, Facebook, NCAA.com. You can see me certainly contribute to the WCC website with interviews, as well as being on Fox Sports and the Big Ten Network over the next 7 weeks.
All right, we look forward to it, man. Always appreciate the insight. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Andy.
All right, thanks, guys.
You got it. Andy Katz on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, you know why, we show how.
Makes good